And hi again, everybody. Doug Miles along with Ed Schneider. We're here at the Ram Bowl tonight, a very wet Ram Bowl, where we just found out tonight's game between the Booker Tornadoes and the Riverview Rams has been canceled due to the heavy rains and lightning in the area that came through about 7 o'clock tonight here in Sarasota, Ed. And not a big surprise. It's been dark skies and lightning throughout the area for the last hour or so since we've been here, Ed. But right now we've got the official word. The game has been canceled. No makeup date since this is not a district game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for both teams. You can always use the pre-district warm-up before you get into your district schedule, and unfortunately neither team's going to be able to take advantage of that. But the weather's still very inclement. We're seeing lightning out there and hearing thunder still at this point, still torrential downpour, so makes perfect sense why risk any injury or anything to any of the players and the fans. So a good call, I think, to say enough's enough and let everybody go home, and it looks like we'll get out of here early ourselves tonight, Doug.
Always a little disappointing, though, if you're a player or a fan of football. Not like baseball, where you can get it up ready to play tomorrow. They will not make up this game, and I know players and coaches practice all week, kind of getting that rhythm and a schedule where you're ready to play on Friday night. So a 2-week break now for both of these teams, and we were kind of looking forward to seeing Riverview tonight, seeing how their program is on the upswing with Todd Johnson, former NFL player, taking over this program from John Sprague. This is his third season, and got some good talent on his team, and 2-0, as we mentioned in the pregame show earlier. Team that's trying to get back into the district playoffs.
Well, I think unfortunately for both teams, usually you make the biggest improvement from the first to the second game, and that they're going to lose some of that advantage going into the next week, and teams that are playing this week will have an extra game under their belt, especially if you're breaking in younger players. So it'll be curious to see how it affects both teams when they match up next week. But the game is done, and that's just the way it is, and we'll have to move on and think about next week ourselves.
Thank you all for tuning in on the Ustream. You're on the stream live with us. We appreciate that. We will be back with you next Friday. We're going to be over at one of our favorite places, Ed, Southeast High School. See Paul Meckley's team, another legendary coach in Sarasota and Manatee. They take on the Braden River Pirates, a program that has seen some struggles over the last several years trying to get back on track, but always fun to go over to Southeast and see the Seminoles.
Coach Meckley runs a first-class operation. Definitely one of the best press boxes. Great food.
Always food before the game.
Always great food there at Southeast. And the Braden River Pirates, so far early in the season, are showing some improvement over last year. So in Southeast, has dropped down a category in the Florida classification. So this could be a pretty decent matchup. A outstanding player for Southeast and their running back that I think put up 200 yards in a losing effort last week against Lakewood Ranch. So it'll be interesting to see him and Jack Shin, their new quarterback, look pretty good in the loss to Lakewood Ranch. We'll see if they can play some defense and see how that game shapes up against Braden River.
We'll be on the air with you next Friday night at 7:25 p.m. Please join us here on our Ustream.tv live broadcast. Again, all of our games are a podcast as well, available on iTunes, and our post-game shows on YouTube.com and MaxPreps.com. So no football tonight, but we'll join you again next Friday night. For Ed Schneider, this is Doug Miles saying thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again next week from Southeast High School.
And enjoy the NFL start of the season this week.
Week 1.